How to stop impulse spending forever. Your ultimate guide to financial freedom. Opening. Hook them in 15 seconds. Have you ever stared at your bank account and wondered where it all went? Why does that thrill of a new purchase vanish so fast, leaving you empty? Have you ever found yourself at 2 a.m. scrolling Amazon, clicking buy now, without a clue why? Soft, emotive music swells, drawing listeners into your story. Stay with me for this journey. I promise you won't want to miss a single moment. I'm about to share the ultimate formula to crush impulse spending forever, save thousands of dollars, and build a future where you hold the reins. This isn't just about money. This is about freedom. Freedom from stress, from debt, from fleeting temptations. Are you ready to rewrite your financial story? Hit that subscribe button, tap the bell, and let's dive into the path to financial freedom right now. Chapter 1. The Invisible Thief, Draining Your Wallet. Let's start with a hard truth. Most of us aren't broke because we don't earn enough. We're broke because we have no idea where our money disappears. Imagine your finances as a bucket. Every month, you pour in $2,000. $5,000 might be $10,000. But there are tiny holes at the bottom, leaking your hard-earned cash. A $6 latte because I had a long day. Rack because it's such a deal. A $40 Amazon order at midnight because I deserve a little treat. You shrug and say, it's just a few bucks. But those tiny leaks, they're drowning your dreams. A 2023 survey by Slick Deals revealed Americans spend an average of $314 a month on impulse buys. That's $3,768 a year. Enough for a European vacation, a new laptop, or a solid start to your retirement fund. The thief isn't your rent, your car payment, or your utility bills. It's the impulse purchases you barely remember making. Let's pause for a moment. Think about the last thing you bought on a whim. Something you've already forgotten. Was it a gadget? A pair of jeans? A trinket from a TikTok ad? Drop it in the comments below. Those small choices are silently stealing your future. If this hits home, I'd share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Let's wake them up too. Chapter 2. The Brutal Reality. Shopping is your brain's addiction. You think you're treating yourself when you hit add to cart. Think again. You're eye-feeding an addiction. Science backs this up. When you click buy now on Amazon, Walmart, or Shine, your brain releases dopamine, the same chemical rush you get from winning a game or falling in love. It's a quick, intoxicating high that keeps you coming back for more. But here's the catch. A 2022 study in the Journal of Consumer Psychology found that 63% of impulse buyers feel regret just hours after their purchase. You know the feeling, don't you? The buzz of anticipation as you track your package, refreshing the delivery app, the excitement when the doorbell rings, and then the letdown. You open the box, use the item once, and it's shoved in a closet, forgotten, gathering dust. You're not hooked on the stuff. You're hooked on the DA feeling, and big companies know it. Those buy now buttons, only 2 left, alerts, and Instagram hauls. They're carefully designed to trap you in a cycle of spending. Here's the first secret I want you to hold close. Every time you hit buy, you're not buying a product. You're chasing a tiny dopamine hit, but that hit comes at a cost. It's draining your wallet and your soul. Try this right now. Next time you're tempted to buy something, pause for 10 seconds and ask yourself, am I buying this item, or am I chasing a feeling? Share your answer in the comments. I'm dying to hear your story. Chapter 3. A Real Story. A Full Closet, an Empty Heart. Let me introduce you to Emily. 32, a marketing manager in Austin, Texas. Emily pulls in $80,000 a year, a salary many would envy. But every month, she was scraping by, buried under credit card debt. I thought I was living the good life because I could buy whatever I wanted, Emily shared, until I got a collections call, and I didn't have $15 for a week's groceries. Emily wasn't blowing money on designer bags or luxury. Vacations. Her leaks were small, sneaky, and relentless. A $35 skincare serum from Ulta because I need to glow. A $40 dress from H&M sale because it's too cute to pass up. A $30 Uber Eats order because cooking feels like a chore. Each purchase seemed harmless, but in 2023, Emily spent $9,000 on things she couldn't even remember buying. Her closet was bursting, with no room for another hanger. Her bank account down to $8, crumbled like a house of cards. Emily hit rock bottom one night, staring at a $6,000 credit card bill. She decided enough was enough. Here's what she did. Downloaded Kinda, You Need a Budget. To track every dollar, deleted Amazon, Target, and Ulta apps from her phone, forcing herself to shop via browser. Opened a high-yield savings account with Growly Bank for 2% interest, auto-transferring $2,000 a month. Wrote her goal, pay off debt in 2 years, on a sticky note and taped it to her bathroom mirror. The result, in just 1 year, Emily saved $6,000, wiped out her credit card debt, and felt financially free for the first time in years. Emily's story isn't unique. Millions of Americans are trapped in the same impulse spending spiral, desperate for a way out. Take a second to reflect. Have you ever been like Emily, buying something small to lift your mood, only to feel worse when the bill arrives? Share your story in the comments below. You're not alone in this fight. And if Emily's story inspires you, hit subscribe to join our journey to financial freedom. Chapter 4. The wake-up call. Your spending is robbing your future. Let's do some math to see what impulse spending really costs you. Suppose you spend $100 a month on things you don't need. Coffee runs, sale items, random Amazon buys. Invested that $100 into an index fund with a 7% annual return, the stock market's average. Here's what you'd have after 10 years. $17,000 after 30 years. $114,000 in. That's not just a new pair of sneakers or a shiny gadget. That's a retiring 10 years ROI. That's a buy down payment on your dream home. That's a college fund for your kids. If you're 25, every $100 you save today could be worth $1,000 when you're ready to retire. Let's make it real. Say you spend $50 a week on takeout, impulse clothes, or small tech toys, $600 a year. If you save that in a high-yield account with Growly Bank at 2% interest, you'd have $7,000 in 10 years. Or invest it in an S&P 500 ETF through Frugal with a 10% return, and you'd have $51,000 in. Here's the question you need to answer. Do you want that $6 smoothie today? Or a life where money works? Tomorrow. The choice is yours, and it starts now. Drop your choice in the comments, and share this video to wake up someone else. Chapter 5. Are you addicted to shopping without knowing it? Let's get honest with ourselves. Take a moment and check if these signs sound like you. 1. You scroll Amazon, Target, or Walmart to relax, adding items to your cart even if you don't plan to buy. 2. You buy things to feel deserving or happy, a new outfit to reward yourself, a gadget to unwin. 3. You ordered something 2 days ago, but you're already eyeing the next thing. Your cart is never empty, is it? 4. Your heart races when you see your order is on the way. The delivery notification is your high. 5. You feel guilty or powerless after spending, staring at your bank statement, wondering, why did I do this again? If you nodded to A2 or more of these, you're caught in the impulse spending trap. But here's the good news. This video is your blueprint to break free. Here's a quick challenge. Drop a comment below. Which signs hit home for you? What's one habit you want to change? Our community is here to lift you up. If you're ready to take control, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Chapter 6. 3 secrets the wealthy keep to themselves. The rich don't get wealthy by chance. They live by rules most people never discover. Here are 3. 1. They never spend when emotions are in charge. They pause, feeling stressed. They don't open Amazon. They meditate, run, or write in a journal. The wealthy know emotions, blur logic, and one bad buy can unravel their financial plan. Two, they track every dollar like it's their heartbeat. They're not cheap, they're intentional. Billionaire Warren Buffett once said, if you can't manage $1,000, you can't manage $1 billion. 3. They buy results, not fleeting thrills. Not fleeting thrills, instead of a $500 on a course that earns them $5,000. They invest in value, not short-lived highs. Here's the secret I want you to embrace. These principles aren't just for the elite, they're for you, right here, right now. You don't need wealth to start. You just need clarity. Try this today. Test the first secret. If you're upset or bored, don't shop. Take a 10-minute walk or play your favorite song instead. How did it feel? Share it in the geek comments. ###. Chapter 7. The 5-5 Formula to End Impulse Spending Forever. This is the E55 formula. A battle-tested plan to stop impulse spending, save thousands, and build a life of financial freedom. It's got 3 parts. Take E and E5. Life-changing result. ###. 5 questions to ask before every purchase. These questions are your shield against temptation. Before you click buy, stop and answer these. 1. Is this absolutely essential? Can I survive without it? If you already own something similar, like 4 pairs of black jeans, the answer is likely no. 2. Will I regret buying this? Imagine it's sold out tomorrow. Will you lose sleep over it? If not, walk away. 3. Will I still want this in 48 hours? Waiting 48 hours kills the emotional urge. A 2023 University of Michigan study found 40% of impulse buys are abandoned after a 24-hour wait. Will it help you buy a house, travel the world, or retire early? If not, it's a distraction. 5. Am I buying this to fill an emotional gap? Be real. Are you sad, bored, or stressed? If so, fix the emotion, not your cart. Here's how to make it part of your life. Write these 5 questions on a sticky note and slip it into your wallet, or save them in your phone's notes app under Spending Shield. Download Notion free and create a wish list table with columns: item, price, date, added, reason, decision. After 48 hours, before buying anything, answer all 5 questions. If you fail 3 or more, remove the item from your cart. At a real example, Jake, a 29-year-old teacher in Chicago, was spending $300 a month on impulse tech buys. Headphones, keyboards, gaming accessories. Here's how he used the 5 questions. He downloaded Notion and created a wish list table. When he wanted a $120 headset, he logged it. Sony headset, $120, 2025. Better sound, wait 48-hour reminder in Google Calendar. Check headset decision. After 48 hours, he answered the questions. Already had 3 great headsets and failed the Is It Essential test. He deleted the item. He printed the 5 questions, taped them to his wallet, and read them every time he reached for his credit card. The result? In 6 months, Jake slashed impulse spending to $150 a month, $1,500. He used the money to book a dream trip to Japan, $1,200. Save $50 a month in an Galley Bank high-yield savings account for 2% interest. Here's your step-by-step plan to follow Jake's lead. 1. Set up a Notion wish list table. Download Notion from the App Store or Google Play. It's free. Create a table with columns: item, price, date, added, reason, decision. After 48 hours, example, jacket, $35, 5125. Looks cool, deleted. I have enough jackets. 2. Set a 48-hour reminder. Use Google Calendar. 2. Set a 48-hour reminder. Schedule, check jacket, $35 after 48 hours. or set a phone alarm labeled "Wait before buying." 3. Answer the 5 questions. After 48 hours, open Notion and go through each question. If you fail 3 or more, mark the item, delete it, and write, "I just saved $35. 4. Keep the questions close. Grab sticky notes, $1 at Dollar Tree. Write the questions, stick them on your wallet or debit card. Read them before every purchase to block impulse buys. 5. Reward your wins. Each time you resist a purchase, give yourself a point in Notion or a notebook at 10 points. Treat yourself with fun money. More on this later, like a $5 coffee or a $10 movie ticket. YouTube challenge. Try these 5 questions for 7 days. Comment below. How much did you save? How did it feel to say no? Our community is ready to celebrate your victories. #5 actions to take right after this video. Don't put this off. These 5 actions are simple, practical, and will transform your finances if you start today. I'll guide you through each one with tools, examples, and clear steps. Action 1. Track every dollar for 7 days. Why does this matter? Tracking your spending shines a spotlight on your leaks. A 2024 study by INAB found that tracking cuts impulse spending by 30% in just 1 week. How to do it? Tools you'll need. Jet Budget, free for 34 days. Or Goal Sheets It, a $1 notebook from Walmart for analog lovers. Step-by-step guide. 1. Set up INAB. Download INAB from the App Store or Google Play. Sign up takes 2 minutes. Create spending categories. Food, shopping, entertainment, bills, miscellaneous. Set a monthly shopping budget, like $200, to every single expense. After every purchase, open INAB in record. Item, Starbucks latte. Amount, $6. Category, food, feeling tired. Needed a pick-me-up. If using a notebook, create columns. Date, item, amount, feeling. 3. Analyze after 7 days. Open INAB's Reports tab to see a spending breakdown. Ask yourself, how much went to impulse buys? What can I cut next week? Example, if you spent $120 on takeout, commit to cooking 5 nights a week. Real life example. David, a 45-year-old salesman in Atlanta, was spending $600 a month on dining out and random purchases. Here's how he tackled it. 9B, and set up categories like dining, hobbies, and gifts. Tracked every expense for 7 days, from a $4 smoothie to a $60 car accessory. Discovered 40% of his spending was impulse. Takeout, gadgets, kids, toys. Made a plan to cut back, cook 5 nights a week, saving $80 a month. Limit toy purchases to once a month, saving $30. Opened an ILE bank high-yield savings account, auto-saving $100 a month at 4.2% interest. David reduced impulse spending to $200 a month, saving $4,800 in a year. Pay off $2,000 in credit card debt. Start a college fund for his kids, saving $50 a month with a capital 4% interest. Your step-by-step plan. 1. Get INAB or set up a spreadsheet. Download INAB, create categories in 5 minutes, or use Google Sheets with columns. Date, item, amount, category, feeling. 2. Set a nightly reminder. Set a 9 p.m. phone alarm, labeled log spending. If you miss a day, check bank texts or receipts the next morning. 3. Record your emotions. For each expense, note, I felt X when I bought Y. Helps you spot emotional triggers. More on this in Chapter 8. 4. Review after 7 days. Sit down with a coffee. Open INAB or your notebook. Add up impulse buys, takeout, clothes, tech. List 3 things to cut, like no more $6 smoothies. I'll brew coffee at home. Set a goal. Next week, I'll keep impulse spending under $50. 5. Celebrate your effort. If you track all 7 days, reward yourself with fun money. A $5 with fun money, a $5 book, or a $10 movie ticket. YouTube challenge. Track every expense for 7 days. Comment below. How much did you save? What spending surprised you most? Let's share and learn together. Action 2. Delete shopping apps from your phone. Why is this crucial? Apps like Amazon, Target, and Walmart make spending dangerously easy. A 2023 Nielsen study found 50% of online impulse buys happen because apps are so convenient. How to do it? Tools you'll need: your smartphone, Block Origin free, ad blocker for Chrome or Firefox. Step-by-step guide. 1. Delete the apps. Open your home screen, find shopping apps, Amazon, Target, Walmart. Alt-A, Shine, ACC, to see, hold and tap, delete app. If you need to shop, use a browser on your laptop. It's less impulsive. Disable push notifications. Go to settings on notifications. Find any remaining shopping apps. Turn off alerts to avoid flash sale or 50% off today. Triggers. 3. Block online apps. Open Chrome. Visit the Chrome Web Store. Search Block Origin and install free. Enable it to reduce tempting ads while browsing. 4. Replace scrolling with better habits. Download iDuolingo free to learn a language like Spanish or French. Join a local running club or book group for real-world connection. Real-life example. Rachel, a 26-year-old barista in Portland, spent $200 a month on clothes and home decor via Amazon and Target apps. Here's how she broke free. Deleted Amazon, Target, and Walmart apps from her phone. Turned off notifications from Ulta and Sephora. Installed Block Origin on Chrome to block online ads. Shopped only via browser, requiring a login, which made her think twice. Replaced app scrolling with Netflix binges and yoga videos from Yoga with Adrianin on YouTube. Joined a free local book club, finding joy in new friendships. The result? Rachel cut impulse spending to $140 a month, saving $2,000 in a year. She used the money to enroll in an $800 barista certification course, increasing her income by $100 a month. Save $50 a month in a II Capital One high-yield savings account. 4% interest. Your step-by-step plan. 1. Delete apps immediately. Open your phone. Delete at least 3 shopping apps. Amazon, Target, Walmart. If it feels tough, remind yourself, I can reinstall if I really need it. Comment below. I just deleted X apps. 2. Turn off notifications. Go to settings, notifications. Find shopping apps. Disable all alerts to block sale. Temptations. Double check in a week to ensure no alerts slip through. 3. Install Block Origin. Open Chrome. Search Block Origin in the Chrome Web Store. Install free. Test it by browsing CNN. You'll see fewer ads. 4. Find better habits. Download iDuolingo. Learn a language for 15 minutes daily. Watch YouTube cooking videos, Tasty channel, or join a local running group. Set a goal. Replace 30 minutes of Amazon scrolling with a new skill. 5. Reward your progress. After 7 days without shopping apps, enjoy a free activity, a park walk, a home movie night. Comment. I swapped Amazon for X and feel yay. YouTube challenge. Delete 1 shopping app today. Comment the app's name. After 7 days, share how much you saved and how it felt. Action 3. Automate 20% of your income to savings and investments. Why is this a game changer? Auto transfers remove money before you can spend it impulsively. While building your wealth, the Federal Reserve says people who automate savings save none those who don't. How to do it? Tools you'll need. High yield savings accounts. Raleigh Bank, 2% interest. II Capital One, 4%. Marcus by Goldman Sachs, 3%. Investment platforms, econs, micro investing, 7-8% returns, 10% returns. Step-by-step guide. 1. Open a high-yield savings account. Download the Raleigh Bank app from the App Store or Google Play. Sign up online, 5 minutes. Requires ID. Choose a 12-month term for 2% interest. Example. Save $500 a month, and after 1 year, you'll have VI $6,360, including interest. 2. Set up automatic transfers. Log into the Ally app, go to recurring transfers. Choose an amount, like $200, a date, like the 5th, right after payday, and your savings account. Confirm with a bank text. 3. Dip your toes into investing. Download eCars, free to try. Sign up, 3 minutes, invest $100 a month in a low-risk bond fund, 7-8% returns, or use eFidelity to buy an S&P 500 ETF, tracking giants like Apple and Microsoft. Example, invest $200 a month in an ETF at 10% return, and in 10 years, you'll have VI $5,300 in. 4. Monitor your growth. Check your Ally balance monthly via the app. Review Acorns or Fidelity quarterly for investment gains. Log your balances in NAB or a notebook to track progress. Real-life example, Chris, a 33-year-old engineer in Dallas, earned $84,000 a month, but spent $500 on takeout and car accessories. Here's how he turned it around. Opened an Welly Bank savings account, auto savings $600 a month at 4.2% interest. Downloaded K-Cards, investing $200 a month in a bond fund, 7% return. Set quarterly reminders to check balances in the Ally and Acorns apps. Named his savings account Freedom Fund to stay motivated. Tried iFidelity, investing $100 a month in an S&P 500 ETF, 10% return. The result, in 1 year, Chris saved $7,200 and invested $3,600, totaling in $10,800. He used part of it to pay off a car loan, reducing financial stress. Your step-by-step plan. 1. Choose a bank. Compare rates on Hot Bankrate, Cumberl, or check Ally, Capital One, or Marcus. Download the Ally app. Open an account. Free. Select a 12-month term for the highest interest. 4.2%. 2. Set up auto transfers. In the Ally app, go to recurring transfers. Save 20% of your income, like $200 if you earn $1,000. Transfer right after payday. Confirm with a bank text. Name your account something inspiring, freedom, fun, or dream vacation. 3. Start investing. Download eCards or eFidelity from the App Store or Google Play. Begin with $50 a month in a low-risk fund, bonds, or S&P 500 ETF. Read the app's guides to choose a safe fund. Example, Acorns, conservative portfolio, 7% return. Set a goal. Invest $1,200 in 1 year. 4. Track your progress. Check savings and investments monthly via the apps. Log in NAB or a notebook. My 2025. Save $1,200. Invested $600. Set a goal. Save $3,000 in 6 months. 5. Reward your discipline. When you hit your first savings milestone, like $1,000, treat yourself to a small experience. A $10 movie or a $15 dinner with friends. Comment below, I saved $X and invested $Y. YouTube challenge. Open a savings account today and set up an auto transfer. Comment the bank you chose and how much you'll save each month. Action 4. Display your financial goals where you can ignore them. Why does this work? Visual reminders keep your goals front and center. A 2023 Psychology Today study found that goal visuals increase success rates by 65%. How to do it. Tools you'll need. Sticky notes, $1 at Walmart. A small whiteboard, $5 at Target. Canva, free. Design app, Suna. Step-by-step guide. 1. Write clear, specific goals. Short term, 6 months. Save $3,000 for an emergency fund. Mid-term, 2 years. Pay off $10,000 in credit card debt. Long-term, 5 years. Save $50,000 for a house down payment. Place them where you'll see them daily. Write your goals on sticky notes and stick them on your bathroom mirror, wallet, and desk. Take a photo of your goals and set it as your phone's wallpaper. 3. Create a visual goal graphic. Open Canva. Choose a phone wallpaper template. Right. Save $10,000 for a Japan trip in 2026. Add an inspiring image like Mount Fuji. Save and set as your lock screen. 4. Read and visualize daily. Every morning, read your goals daily, aloud and picture achieving them. I'm boarding a plane to Japan. Log your feelings in a journal or the e-gratitude app. Free. Real-life example. Lauren, a 29-year-old writer in San Francisco, spent $250 a month to own books and home decor. Here's how she changed. Wrote her goal. Pay off $10,000 student loan debt in 3 years. Stuck it on her fridge, wallet, and phone wallpaper. Before buying books, she checked her goal. Is this worth more than being debt-free? Tina used iCanva to design a wallpaper. Debt-free 2026 with a beach image. Downloaded New Gratitude. Logging 3 things she's thankful for daily, like health, friends, reducing her urge to shop. The result? What? Lauren cut impulse spending to $60 a month, saving $2,280 in a year. She paid off $18 in debt, nearly reaching her goal. Your step-by-step plan. 1. Get sticky notes. Buy a pack at Walmart. $1. Choose bright colors like yellow or pink to grab attention. 2. Write your goals. List 3 goals. Short-term, mid-term, long-term. Example, save $5,000 for an emergency fund in 2025. Use colored pens to make them pop. Them in 3 places. Bathroom mirror. See every morning. Wallet. See when spending. Desk. See while working. 4. Design a Canva wallpaper. Download Canva from the App Store or Google Play or visit canva.com. Select phone wallpaper. Write your goal. Add an inspiring image. Set as your phone's lock screen. 5. Read and visualize your goals twice daily, morning and night. Picture success. I am holding the keys to my new home. Wow. Log in gratitude or a notebook. Today, I skipped X to reach Y. 6. Reward your consistency. After 7 days of reading your goals, enjoy a free activity, a park walk, a music session. Comment below, my goal is X, and I posted it on YouTube challenge. Write one financial goal today and stick it on your mirror. Comment, no photo needed. I posted goal X after 7 days. Share how it felt to stay focused. ###. Action 5. Share this video with a friend. Why does this matter? Having an accountability partner boosts your success by 65%. According to a 2023 American Psychological Association study. How to do it. Tools you'll need. Text messaging, WhatsApp, or social media platforms like X or Facebook. Step-by-step guide. 1. Share the video. Copy this YouTube video's link. Text a friend. I'm done with impulse spending. Want to try the 5-5 formula with me? 2. Create a group chat. Start a financial freedom group on WhatsApp with 2-3 friends. Set a rule. Every Sunday, everyone shares how much they saved. 3. Support each other. When a friend shares progress, reply, "You're killing it. $50 saved. Amazing." If someone slips, encourage them. No big deal. Let's crush it next week. 4. Build a community. Post the video on X or Facebook. I'm taking control of my money. Who's with me? Invite friends to join your group chat to grow the movement. Real life example. Mom, a 42-year-old contractor in Phoenix, spent $400 a month on tools and electronics. Here's how he changed. Shared this video with his brother, challenging him to follow the 5-5 formula. Created a WhatsApp group called Savings Bros, texting weekly. I skipped a $100 drill. Saved $100. When tempted by a new tool, his brother reminded him to use the 5 questions. Tom realized he didn't need it. Downloaded G-Fidelity. Investing $50 a month in an S&P 500 ETF, 10% return. The result? Tom cut impulse spending to $80 a month, saving $4,000 in a year. He used the money to invest $2,000 in an ETF via Fidelity. Save $50 a month in an Horley bank account for 2% interest. Your step-by-step plan. 1. Share the video now. Open WhatsApp or text. Pick a close friend. Send a link. Let's try the 555 formula to stop impulse spending. Comment below. I sent the video to X. 2. Start a group chat. Create a financial freedom group with 2-3 friends. Set a Sunday check-in. Everyone shares their savings. Example, I saved $20 by skipping a sale shirt. 3. Cheer and support. Reply to friends. Yo, and support. Crushed it, saving $100. If someone slips, say, let's nail it next week. 4. Grow the community. Post the video on X or Facebook. I'm mastering my money. Who's in? Invite friends to your group chat to expand the movement. 5. Reward the group. When your group saves $500, plan a free meetup, a picnic, a movie night at home. Comment below. My group saved $X. YouTube challenge. Send this video to one friend today and start a financial freedom group. Comment the friend's name and your group's name. ###. 5 life-changing results after 30 days. If you commit to the 5-5 formula for just 30 days, here's what you'll experience. 1. Save $100 to $500 to $500. You didn't know you had. That's enough for a weekend trip, a debt payment, or a start in an S&P 500 ETF. 2. Realize 80% of your purchases were pointless. That must-have gadget from a TikTok ad. You won't even think about it after 48 hours. 3. Feel in control of your life. Might be for the first time. When you master your money, you master your future. 4. Say no to cheap temptations effortlessly. Sales, ads, and peer pressure will lose their grip on you. 5. Watch your money grow. Instead of scrambling to recover spent cash, your savings and investments will build, giving you peace and possibility. Real-life example, Michael, a 40-year-old mechanic in Denver, spent $400 a month on tools, on tech gadgets. He embraced the 5-5 formula, tracked spending with Ninabao, finding 50% was impulse-driven, deleted Amazon and Walmart apps, shopping only via browser, auto-saved $800 a month in Daily Bank for 2% interest, and invested $200 a month in Acorns S&P 500 ETF, 10% return. Posted his goal, retire by 55, on his workbench, designed a iCanva wallpaper with a beach image, shared this video with coworkers, starting a WhatsApp group called Money Savers. The result? In 1 year, Michael saved $9,600 and invested $2,400, totaling $2,222. He bought health insurance for his family, easing worries about the future. Your step-by-step plan. 1. Commit to 30 days. Right, I'll follow the 5-5 formula from 5/1/2025 to 5/30/2025. 2. Track your progress. Each week, log in eNAB or a notebook. I saved $X by skipping Y. Example, save $30, didn't buy sale shoes. 3. Review after 30 days. Open your savings account. Check your balance. Check Acorns or balance. Fidelity for investment gains. Right, I saved $X and feel Y. 4. Share your wins. Text your group. 30 days done. I saved $200. Post on X. Completed the 5-5 challenge. Saved $X. 5. Keep the momentum. Set a new goal. Save $1,000 in 6 months. Make the 5-5-5 formula a lifelong habit. Comment below. After 30 days, I saved $X and my next goal is I. YouTube challenge. Commit to the 5-5 formula for 30 days. Comment your goal and come back in 30 days to share your results. ##. Chapter 8. The Psychology of Impulse Spending. Why you can't stop and how to break free to make this video irresistible and help hit that 4,000-hour YouTube monetization goal. Let's dive deep into why you keep impulse spending and how to rewire your brain for freedom. This is where we get to the root of the problem and pull it out. ###. The biological trap. You're caught in impulse spending isn't just a bad habit. It's a key biological trap hardwired into your brain. Thousands of years ago, our ancestors survived by chasing instant rewards. Grabbing food or resources meant staying alive. Today, that same wiring pushes you to grab a $30 shirt because it's 50% off. A 2024 Stanford University study shows how e-commerce giants exploit this. Countdown timers screaming, "Sale ends in 10 minutes." Alerts like "Email to left in stock" to spark urgency, as tailored to your browsing history, popping up exactly when you're vulnerable. Add the social pressure of TikTok influencers flaunting must-have products, and it's no surprise that 1 in 3 Americans impulse buys every week, according to a 2023 Bankrate report. But here's the hope. You can rewire your brain. By identifying your triggers and building new habits, you'll shift from chasing quick dopamine hits to pursuing lasting rewards. YouTube challenge. Next time you see a last chance ad, pause and comment, "I dodged temptation X." Our community will cheer you on. Trigger #1. Spending to soothe emotions. Why does it happen? Emotions like stress, boredom, or loneliness drive you to shop for comfort. A 2022 American Psychological Association study found that 59% of Americans use retail therapy to cope with negative feelings. Real-life example, Lisa, a 27-year-old graphic designer in New York, spent $100 a month on takeout and clothes when work stress hit hard. Shopping felt like a warm hug after a bad day, she admitted. How Lisa broke the cycle, downloaded Chedilio, free, logging her emotions instead of shopping. "I'm overwhelmed, my client hated my design." Got Calm, free, with premium options. Practicing 10-minute meditations each night. Swapped Amazon scrolling for Netflix shows and yoga videos from Yoga with Yoga. Adrienne N on YouTube. Stuck a note on her desk. "I'm worth more than stuff." Joined a free local art club. Finding joy in painting and new friends. The result, in 3 months, Lisa cut impulse spending to $100 a month, saving $900 a month. She used the money to enroll in a $600 3 design course, boosting her income by $200 a month and a Capital One savings account. 4% interest. Your step-by-step plan. 1. Download Dailyo. Get it from the App Store or Google Play. Sign up. Korean emotion law. Today I felt X because Y. Example, stressed, want to buy a dress. Example, stressed, want to buy a dress. When you're emotional, set a 5-minute timer and write your feelings. Choose a free activity. A 15-minute walk, a podcast, D, the happiness lap, or a call to a friend. 3. Try meditation or yoga. Download G-Calm or watch G-Yoga with Adrienne with Adrioga with Adrienne. On YouTube, practice 10 minutes nightly to reduce stress. Set a goal. Meditate 5 days a week. 4. Post a reminder. Write, "I'm stronger than temptation" on a sticky note. Stick it on your phone or desk. Read it before impulse buying. 5. Reward your progress. After 7 days without emotional spending, enjoy a free activity, a movie night, a new recipe. Comment below, "I skipped emotional spending by doing X." YouTube challenge. Next time you're stressed or sad, log your emotions instead of shopping. Comment your alternative activity and how it felt. Trigger #2, social media and the fear of missing out. FOMO, why does it happen? Social media fuels FOMO, fear of missing out. A 2024 Nielsen study found that 65% of online impulse buys are triggered by ads or influencer content. TikTok hauls, Instagram reels, and live stream sales make spending feel like a game you have to win. Real life example. Wethan, a 24-year-old student in Los Angeles, spent $200 a month on sneakers and streetwear after watching YouTube hauls. "I wanted to look as cool as those influencers," he said. How Ethan broke free, unfollowed 50 fashion accounts on Instagram and YouTube. Install Block Origin. Free on Chrome to block online ads. Joined a free local running club. Trading screen time for real connections. Downloaded Duolingo. Learning Spanish for 15 minutes daily. Subscribe to finance YouTube channels like MD Financial Diet for inspiration. The result, in 6 months, Ethan cut impulse spending to $40 a month, saving $1,000. He used the money to buy a $600 bike, saving on transportation costs, invest $25 a month in an S&P 500 ETF via Fidelity 10% return. Your step-by-step plan. 1. Unfollow tempting accounts. Open Instagram, YouTube, or TikTok. Unfollow 10 shopping-related accounts, brands, influencers, deal pages. Search minimalism or financial freedom to follow inspiring accounts like Kinty Minimalist. 2. Block Origin. Open Chrome. Search Block Origin in the Chrome Web Store. Install free. Block Origin in the Chrome Web Store. Install free. Test it by browsing CNN. You'll see fewer ads. 3. Replace scrolling with purpose. Download Duolingo. Learn a language for 15 minutes daily. Watch YouTube cooking videos, Tasty channel, or join a local running club. Set a goal. I'll swap 30 minutes of TikTok for a new skill. 4. Reduce social media time. Go to settings as screen time. Limit Instagram or TikTok to 30 minutes daily. Cut by 5 minutes each week. Comment below. I cut scrolling to X minutes. 5. Reward your focus. After 7 days without shopping-driven scrolling, enjoy a free activity, a park walk, a book. Comment below. I swap TikTok for X and save $. YouTube challenge. Unfollow 5 shopping-related accounts today. Comment their names and the activity you're replacing scrolling with. Trigger. 3. Spending is too easy. Why does it happen? Buy now buttons, saved credit cards, and apps like Venmo make spending frictionless. The 2023 PayPal study found that 70% of impulse buys happen because payments are too convenient. Real-life example, Megan, a 38-year-old accountant in Seattle, spent $500 a month on Amazon because her card was saved. It was so fast, I didn't have time to think, she confessed. How Megan broke free, deleted saved cards on Amazon, Target, and Walmart. Installed Icebox, free Chrome extension, which locks shopping carts for 24 hours. Switched to cash for in-person purchases to feel the pain of spending. Stuck a note on her wallet. Every dollar is my future. Used China Bank. Setting a $50 monthly fun money budget for small treats. The result, in 1 year, Megan cut impulse spending to $100 a month. Saving $1,000. Car loan. Save $50 a month in a Marcus by Goldman Sachs account. For a 3% interest. Account. For 3% interest. Your step-by-step plan. 1. Delete saved cards. Open Amazon, Target, or Walmart. Go to payment methods. Remove all saved credit or debit cards. If you need to shop, re-enter card info to create friction. 2. Install Icebox, Chrome. Search Icebox in the Chrome Web Store. Install free. Enable it to lock shopping carts for 24 hours. Test it. Add an item to your cart. The buy button will be locked. 3. Use cash for small purchases. Withdraw $50 weekly and keep it in your wallet. Use cash for small buys. Coffee. Use cash for small buys. Snacks or lunch. When cash runs out, stop spending until the next week. 4. Create a fun money budget. Use YNAB or its free trial. Set aside $30 a month for small treats like coffee or books. Stick to this budget to avoid it. Impulse buys. 5. Post a reminder. Write, "Every dollar is my future" on a sticky note. Stick it on your wallet or card. Read it before every purchase to stay grounded. Reward your restraint. After 7 days without impulse buys, use your fun money for a $5 coffee or a $10 book. Comment below. I save $X by skipping impulse buys. YouTube challenge. Delete saved cards on one shopping app today. Comment the ape's name and how it felt to add that barrier. ###. Chapter 9. Building a life of financial freedom. Starting today, you don't need to transform your entire life overnight. You just need one small step to break free from the impulse spending cycle. Here's your challenge for today. Don't buy anything today. No coffee, no clothes, no limited time deals. I share this video. Text it to a friend, post it on X, or drop a comment below. Take one action. Would open a notebook to track spending. Delete a shopping app, or set up a shopping app, or set up a savings transfer. Do it now. Billionaire Charlie Munger said, "The first $100 million is the hardest. Every dollar you save today is a step toward your own wealth." YouTube challenge. Pick one action from the 5-5 formula and do it today. Comment your action and why it today matters to you. Chapter 10. The long-term vision. What financial freedom looks like. Let's dream big for a moment. What does financial freedom mean to you? Maybe it's waking up without checking your bank balance, knowing you're secure, taking a year off to travel the world, no financial stress holding you back, retiring at 50, spending your days with family or pursuing passions, buying a home without a crushing mortgage, a place that's truly yours. Financial freedom isn't about being a billionaire. It's about options, the power to live life on your terms. And it starts with saying no to impulse spending today. Let's revisit the math to see what's possible. If you save $200 a month by cutting impulse buys and invest it in an S&P 500 ETF with a 10% annual return, here's what you'd have. In 10 years, $41,000 in 20 years, $137,000. In 30 years, $434,000. That's not pocket change. That's a life-changing nest egg. Real-life example. Sarah, a 35-year-old nurse in Boston, used to spend $500 a month on clothes, dining out, and home decor. She followed the 5-5-5 formula and tracked spending with Bay, cutting impulse buys to $100 a month. Deleted shopping apps and used cash for small purchases. Auto-saved $300 a month in Kali Bank for 2% interest, and invested $100 a month in EA Fidelity S&P 500 ETF 10% return. Posted her goal, save $50,000 for a house down payment in 5 years. On her fridge, shared this video with her sister, starting a Money Mastery WhatsApp group. The result? In 5 years, Sarah saved $18,000 and invested $6,000, totaling $4,000. She's halfway to her house down payment and feels in control of her future. Your step-by-step plan to dream big. 1. Define your vision. Right, my financial freedom means X. Example, retiring at 55 with $500,000 saved. Stick it somewhere visible, like your bedroom wall. 2. Calculate the path. Use an online compound interest calculator, like on eBank. On A. Input $200 a month, 10% return, 20 years. See the potential. 3. Take one step today. Follow one action from the 5-5 formula. Track spending, delete an app, save $50. My financial freedom vision is X, and I'm starting with O. 4. Stay inspired. Subscribe to Finance YouTube channels like Inti Financial Diet or E. Graham Stefan. Read one money book like YouTube Millionaire Next Door, $10 on Amazon. 5. Celebrate milestones. When you save your first $1,000, treat yourself to a small, meaningful reward. A $15 dinner or a $10 movie. YouTube challenge. Write your financial freedom vision today. Comment. My vision is X and I'm taking step Y to get there. Chapter 11. Overcoming setbacks. You're stronger than a slip-up chain isn't line. You won't face setbacks. Maybe you'll cave to a one-day sale and buy a $50 jacket. Forget to track spending for a week. Feel tempted by a friend's new gadget and want one too. That's okay. A slip-up doesn't define you. Your I response does. Real-life example. Jessica, a 30-year-old teacher in Miami, was working the 5-5 formula. She saved $1,000 in 3 months, but then splurged $200 on a sale at Nordstrom. I felt like a failure, she said. How Jessica bounced back, forgave herself. One mistake doesn't undo my progress. Reviewed her in-app logs to see what triggered the splurge. Stress from grading papers. Replaced shopping with a free activity. Running with a local club. Shared her setback with her money savers WhatsApp group, who encouraged her to keep going. Reset her goal. Save $2,000 by the end of the year. The result? Jessica saved $3,000 by year's end, using it to pay off a $2,000 credit card. Save $50 a month in a Marcus account for a 3% interest. Your step-by-step plan for setbacks. 1. Forgive yourself. Right. I made a mistake, but I'm still on my path. Read it aloud to let go of guilt. 2. Identify the trigger. Open in-app or your notebook. Note what led to the slip. What led to the slip. Stressed, so I bought X. Plan an alternative. Next time, I'll walk for 15 minutes. 3. Share with your community. Text your financial freedom group. I slipped, but I'm back on track. Comment below. I had a setback with X, but I'm trying Y next. 4. Reset and recommit. Rewrite your goal. Save $500 this month. Stick it on your mirror and start fresh. 5. Celebrate getting back on track. After a week of sticking to the 5-5 formula, reward yourself with a free activity. A. Park picnic, a favorite playlist, YouTube challenge. If you've had a setback, share it in the comments. I slipped by doing X, but I'm restarting with Y. Let's lift each other up. ###. Chapter 12. The power of community. You don't have to do this alone. Financial freedom is a team sport. Surrounding yourself with like-minded people makes you 65% more likely to succeed, per a 2023 American Psychological Association study. Real-life example. Y. Mark, a 36-year-old chef in Chicago, spent $100 a month on dining out and kitchen gadgets. He felt isolated trying to change alone. Here's how community changed everything. Shared this video with 2 co-workers. Starting a Moneymakers WhatsApp group. Checked in weekly. I saved $50 by cooking at home. When tempted by a $200 knife set, his group reminded him to use the 5 questions. He passed. Celebrated group milestones, like saving $1,000 together with a free potluck dinner. Invested $50 a month in Waycorns, 7% return. The result? Mark cut impulse spending to $60 a month, saving $1,800 He used it to take a $1,500 cooking certification course, boosting his income by $200 a month in a Capital One account, 4% interest. Your step-by-step plan to build community. 1. Share this video. Text it to a friend. Let's stop impulse spending together with the 5-5 formula. Comment below. I shared with X. 2. Start a group. Create a financial freedom WhatsApp or text group with 2-3 friends. Set a weekly check-in. Sundays, share savings. 3. Encourage each other. Reply to group updates. You saved $100. You're a rock star. You're a rock star. If someone slips, say, you've got this next week. 4. Grow the movement. Post the video on X. I'm building wealth. Host joining me. Invite more friends to your group. 5. Celebrate together. When your group saves $1,000, host a free event, a game night, a park meetup. Comment below. My group saved $X and we're celebrating with Y. YouTube challenge. Start a financial freedom group today. Comment the group's name and homes in it. ## closing. Your call to rise up. You don't need another pair of shoes. You need a life of possibility. You don't need to grind harder. You need to spend smarter. And you don't need permission. You just need to begin. This is your moment. Your money is your power. Don't let it slip away on things that don't matter. Subscribe now and hit the bell to get weekly tips to take charge of your finances. Drop a comment below. What's one impulse buy you regret most? What's one financial goal you're committing to today? Share this video with someone who needs a wake-up call. Together, We're building a community of financial warriors, ready to live life on our terms. What did you think of this video? Did it spark something in you? Was it too long, too short, or just right? Let me know in the GI comments. I read every single one, and your feedback shapes what comes next. What do you want to learn in our next video? Budgeting hacks, investment strategies, how to pay off debt fast. Tell me, and I'll deliver content that's even bigger, better, and more inspiring. Stop impulse spending. Start building wealth. Take back your life, starting today. I'll see you in the next video. Let's make it epic.